okay, we'll just bypass the idle. We do it to all the Hondas anyways. So you're good there. We'll go back to the house after we finish. We're not done yet. All right, you guys, I'm shooting a video. I'm not going to make an actual video for this car and edit it. It's just a basic process, but lately, as I'm getting the police flow in alive to back up the information I'm going to give you for the heritage. If you have a wideband, not only will I listen to the go, all right, I'm going to make sure it's not lean. And by that, basically, I set the injectors and all the other information, start driving it around and do an overall trim. I can pretty much tell you, like, car's either in a safe spot or it's lean. Like, some people will be like, oh, how do you know without a wideband? Okay, well, first of all, you get a wideband or a base map from somebody else. How the fuck do you know it's not lean or rich? So you're just taking a gamble getting a base map from a different person. Now with me, when I drive the car at least, I can at least give it a couple tugs and keep adding fuel until I go, okay, I've added so much fuel, it's going slower, pull just a little out. Because if you put a wideband in to do that, like way past 13 to 1, you're like into the 11s. By the time you noticeably in your seat of your pants can go, I just lost power. And when you're lean, you're down on power. So even if you're lean, if you go leaner, you might not notice anything. If you go richer, you'll be like, oh, the power's better. So trust me, it's like tuning a fucking better a dirt bike. You know if it's fucking lean or not. Not saying like in boost this, that. That's more so for like an all motor driving around. Let's are able to go to the dyno situation. You wouldn't be boosting on it. Now, when you get a base map from somebody, they will tell you that. If you have a wideband, when I come over to tune the car, so this is a completely different situation, right? This is with the wideband versus not. I will take one of my base timing maps that I know that match this motor turbo well, that I've developed over the years, pull about 6 to 8 degrees out of it. I have the base, it's already down a couple degrees. Like I'll save the base right before I save my final tune and revision from like a car I'm tuning, and then I'll use it on another car for fire up, adjust it for getting started, and then save it. So like I have different versions of it with different aggressiveness, and that's just to have different copies of it in case one gets corrupted, but I kind of know where they're at. So I'm like down like probably about 6 to 8 degrees on all these cars when I'm base mapping them. Well, if you have a wideband, I might not sit there and tune the air fuel, but it'll be between what it should be at full boost and 14.7, and you can drive in the car, what, you're gonna burn a little bit of gas. At least you know on the base map you go beat the shit out of your car and it's not gonna fucking blow up. Worst thing you have to do is change the plugs before you tune. You're gonna eat a little bit of gas. Or do you want the base map from a guy that goes, oh yeah, here's the fucking shit, man, good luck, and you go home and smoke your shit? It's because you couldn't be patient and want to hit a couple pounds. So that's what we're doing right now. This car has a wideband. Chris knows what's up. This is his family member. This car runs good. It's got ARPs, pretty much the weak link on the single cam. So you're going to look at the wideband during cruising, idle, whatever. It's not like crazy rich because it's not like off the gauge, but it's richer than it should. I'll pull some meat out. We're going to be tuning in a few days, but everywhere it's in boost, it's going to be in the low 11s. Might not be flat like I usually make it 11.3, but it's going to be like 11.1, 11.6. You know, I'm not going to let this dude break his shit. So pull all the timing out, give it at least close to proper fueling and make it flat. And then he can troubleshoot the problems, go beat on it, see how it goes, and then we can tune it. So I'll show you that now. Don't judge me for the fucking wideband on this. Like I said, this isn't going to be a full session. This is like half price. Come by, I'm going to make sure you don't break your shit. Here's your base map, and then I'm still going to hook you up on the tune. Like, I take care of my fucking clients. Don't play it out like this is something it ain't. 11 pounds. But that line goes from the compressor cover straight to the wastegate, right?
You should, yes.
So we shouldn't have any boost creeping. Let's at least just take a look at the wastegate setup. We'll head back. If it's something else, you can just fix it. So that's not a big deal, because it's probably just something with the wastegate going on. Okay, dokie. So let's just take a look at that real quick. And this is why you guys have me come see the car when we base map it. I will tell you that. All right, that you can just close for now because it's pretty much done. Okay. My bad, I didn't know where to go. My bad. All right. Alrighty, let's take a look. Which, honestly, I know what it probably is. Well, no, that's crazy. Okay. Usually they have ports that people forget to put plugs in. But it looks fine. Yeah, that's good. I don't see a rip in it. Line might be too big because, like, you guys do have it zip tied, but it does look a little big. It might just be leaking air past the side, and this might be like an 8-pound spring, so it's going up to, like, 12 and it's hitting this cut. So just change that vacuum line to a smaller nippled one. I'm sure that's probably all it is. Those Rev 9 wastegates tend to work fine, and they usually have under a 10-pound spring in them. Okay. So just change that line. I see a little bit how it's zip tied. It's kind of like pinched, and there's like a little bit of air. Yeah, that's probably all it is. So we're good though. It's running great. It's just over boosted. But if you like watch the boost gauge and you just keep it under 10 pounds with your foot, you technically could just beat on it right now. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we'll go back to the house, let it cool down so you don't burn yourself. Grab the laptop. And then don't worry about anything, just change that line. And then I think you're good. So yeah, you guys, so just to let you know, so he's bigger than the nipple. It's zip tied to fit, which really just got a barely teeny tiny little bypass area where it's letting air out. So I know the air fuels are like in the high 10s. I was gonna pull some more fuel out, but it's not like breaking up, bogging, nothing. So he can drive it around like this, nice and safe. And then I know where the car's at. So when I got, if anything changes, I'll know. And then also if when I go to tune it, you know, I have a little bit better understanding and a map started for this car. Pop the coupler. Pop the coupler off. Oh, that's why. Okay. Alright. If you guys looked, I saw it go a little lean on the wideband there. It had a leaking coupler is what that looked like. So I was partial throttling it. And yeah, that's probably exactly why. So, alrighty. Well, I hope you guys have a good night. He'll go fix that and then we're good to go. Alright, later.